28 games released in December have just received their PlayScores. The PlayScore is a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. For the PC, Space Hulk Deathwing. Set within the Warhammer 40k universe, survive claustrophobic areas of the decrepit Space Hulk and fight against the Gene Stealers with 3 of your friends in this first-person shooter game. Sadly, this game's low play score of 5.55 disappoints most players due to its terrible single-player experience. The Dwarves. Experience the inner workings of Napoleon Complex in this fun fantasy RPG game that screams of valor and steel. Based on a novel with the same name, engage in fun real-time combat against hordes of fantasy creatures. It has a decent play score of 7.06. Steep. Unleash your skills in this chill game that showcases rad and gnarly to an extreme level. Ubisoft's first open-world sports entry takes the helm of insane snowboarding and paragliding to the snowy mountains of the Alps. It has an okay play score of 7.50. Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. Sneak behind the shadows and make peace with the darkness in this death-stalking stealth game. Set between Edo period Japan, eliminate your key targets in the most satisfying way. Choose your style, pick your ninja, and land the killing blow. It has a high play score of 8.36, making it the highest game rated on the PC on this list. For the PlayStation 4, Surgeon Simulator, Experience Reality. Oh boy! What could be better than operating the most unprofessional surgeries? Virtual reality, of course. Bob needs the help he could get in this humorous new entry to the Surgeon Simulator franchise. However, it has a very low play score of 5.83. Steep. Take an extreme chill into the snowy mountains of the Alps. Sponsored by GoPro. Show your sickest tricks and release the evil Knievel within you. It has a decent play score of 7.33. Let It Die. Play as a young girl in a quest to explore a mysterious tower out of civilization. Its weird style and unforgiving hack-and-slash gameplay makes a slight resemblance from the Soul series. It's not worth dying yet. It has an average play score of 7.81. Batman, a Telltale series. Episode 5, City of Light. The Caped Crusader makes a return in this 5th episode of Telltale's own rendition of Bob Kane's creation. Uncover the nature of your decisions and solve the game's lingering mystery as it receives a play score of 7.96. Mother Russia Bleeds. Psst, you want some communism? This beat-em-up game bleeds with a distinct visual red flare and the typical Russian angst to overthrow an oppressive government. Set in an alternate timeline, fight with your friends or alone from Russia with love. It has a high play score of 8.07. Werewolves Within. Use your deductive skills and your inner judgment to find out the hidden werewolves among 5 to 8 of your friends. This fun party game may or may not ruin friendships, but it's an enjoyable magical virtual reality experience with a play score of 8.27. I expect you to die! Play a game that its only goal is to really expect you to die. This fun virtual reality game focuses on a clever blend of escape the room challenges that are literally making you peel your hair out. It has intuitive VR controls and memorable puzzle scenarios. It's expected that it gets a good play score of 8.27. Lara Croft Go. Square Enix's popular mobile game gets to taste the console treatment. This time, it runs on smooth 1080p and has the smoothest frames. Similar to most Go games, it's a typical turn-based puzzle with node-to-node mechanics. It's been awarded as one of the best iOS games of its time, and it has a play score of 8.46. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Our favorite hero-to-hero fighting game makes a PS4 port. This time, the level of quality is higher and the smooth visuals get brighter in each frame. Choose between a huge variety of heroes from the Marvel and Capcom universe and lock them in a battle of epic proportions. It has a play score of 8.63. Shantae, Half Genie Hero. This girl makes a wonderful comeback to the consoles. Shantae returns with her hair whipping back and forth to uncover the mystery of the Genie realms. Use Shantae's transforming abilities to solve various puzzles in its platforming beauty. It has a play score of 8.72. The Last Guardian. For almost 10 years, The final piece of the puzzle is now complete. Follow a boy and his adorable huge pet as they embark on a quest. This gorgeous adventure platformer dazzles with emotional depth, clever puzzles, and a story to touch our hearts. It has a play score of 8.73. Stardew Valley, a game made by a one-man army. Enjoy the pleasantries of the farm life and create your own story in its pixel-shaded characters. Taking inspiration from Harvest Moon and other life simulators, this game makes you enjoy the simpler life. It has a play score of 8.83 and it's the highest rated game on the PS4 on this list. On the Xbox One, Steep sits on that uncanny spot. On one hand, it's an enjoyable game, exhilarating even. The exploration and the visuals are sights to behold. On the other hand, there are glitches and the uncomfortable controls. It receives an average play score of 7.33. Batman, a Telltale series, Episode 5, City of Light. This is the final chapter of the point-and-click graphic adventure game. The Dark Knight finally faces off against Lady Arkham in a momentous battle to decide the fate of Gotham. While the way the plot and twists wrap up are commendable, we were hoping for a more powerful end to this interesting experiment. It gets a play score of 7.90. Dead Rising 4. After the forgettable Dead Rising 3, the series is finally showing its true roots again, in a very different way. This is a Christmas-themed zombie gorefest. There are thousands of undead to kill. The melee combat has been greatly improved. Unfortunately, the shooting mechanics is somewhat lacking. The story is surprisingly good though. It receives a good play score of 8.04. 3DS. Super Mario Maker 3DS. What worked in the Wii U version is mostly there. The side-scrolling action and the fun creation tool makes it an interesting port. There's just one big catch. You can't share levels online. So while the core gameplay exists and is a great experience on the 3DS, what made the game great on the Wii U isn't there. Maybe it will come with a big community update, one can hope. It has a good play score of 8.10. iOS. Rocky. Yes, it's Rocky Balboa on your phone. Step into the ring and knock out your opponents. And you get to pick your fighter among the characters of the movie franchise. And that's about it. It's just a boxing game with Rocky plastered on top. And it receives a mediocre play score of 5.67. Amateur Surgeon 4. Adult Swim continues to grace us with bizarre and entertaining mobile games these past few years. Amateur Surgeon is no exception. Operate over 100 patients using household tools. And it comes with all the levels from the first 3 Amateur Surgeon games. It gets a play score of 6.08. My Horse Prince. This Japanese-developed game went viral for just how absurd the gameplay is. I mean, there's not even a game. Or maybe just some mini-games. See, I can't even begin to describe what it is. There's a horse with a handsome anime face. And you train him and all. Crazy and fun? It has a play score of 6.08. Bully Anniversary Edition. The game was first released on the PlayStation 2 years ago by famed developer Rockstar Games. And I was hoping there'd be a sequel sooner or later. It's a good port that comes with several enhancements. Support for high-res displays, enhanced graphics, better lighting and textures, and a control that works well on the touchscreen. It receives a play score of 6.55. Super Mario Run. Nintendo finally ports Super Mario to mobile, and we couldn't be more happy. Super Mario Run is a free game, with a payment option to access more modes. The only problem is that you need an internet connection to play it. Mobile DRM. It gets a play score of 6.77. Galaxy on Fire 3, Manticore. This is probably one of the best looking shooting galleries in the Apple App Store. Complete various missions and go after the galaxy's most notorious criminals. It's fast, responsive, and is plenty fun to play. It gets a decent play score of 7.55. Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. The rookie attorney is here. Apollo Justice is a good addition alongside the beloved Phoenix Wright. Interview witnesses, gather evidence, and step into the courtroom to prove your client's innocence. It receives an average play score of 7.94. Dawn of Titans. Those looking for console quality graphics on a mobile will find it here. in this free-to-play strategy game. In fact, Dawn of Titans is a technical achievement in visuals, although there's nothing revolutionary to its strategy elements. So, build an army now, fight and destroy your enemies. It has a good play score of 8.10. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. We publish 4 gaming videos every week. Don't miss any of them. Click that bell button beside subscribe, check the send me box, and save. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. To receive the latest play score and gaming updates, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.